Okay, this video is to take up the warm-up that we completed on December the 11th. So I think we needed at least one row at the top. So right-click on row 1. Any row that you right-click on and insert, the new row will always go above, and any column that you right-click and choose insert column, it'll always go to the left. So just so that you're aware. So this should be student name. And then we had, just going to open that up. So test 1. And I think if we do this, it should fill over 10 tests. And then we had min, average, and max. And also min, average, and max. And I think I forgot to hit the tab here. Okay, let me just stop here. Okay, so we just agreed as a group that we're going to avoid any of the formatting issues with respect to color and bolding and left align, right align, and all that stuff, right? So that's why it's not part of the video. All right, so we want to do the min. I'm going to try and do this, in my opinion, the most efficient way. All right, so I'm going to go to the auto sum and I'm going to go min, and believe it or not, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. And I'm going to do this again for average. This time it doesn't do exactly what I want because it includes the min value, but if I just highlight, boom, and if I do the same thing and go max, again, the range is a little messed up because the way that it's programmed is it just reads left until it hits words. And the first time it hits words is in column A. So that's the way it's programmed. So I think if I take those 3, copy down, we're all good. Now I think technically 1 decimal place was showing, so I'm going to decrease the decimals, or no decimal places, sorry. Okay, so again, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go min. Hey, that's good. Here, I'm going to go max, and I'm off by 1. Boom. Oh, no, that should be not max, it should be average. And here I'm going to go max, and I only want the max of that range. There we go. And I don't think I wanted decimals, so I'll just decrease those before I copy the formatting and everything over. And I don't think I wanted this here. So I'm going to pause the video, take any questions. Hold on. All right, so based on the pictures, I think this sheet should have been called marks. So I'm just going to right-click on marks original and recall it marks, or rename it. So then we should have a button. Sorry, I got to know what I'm doing over here. I think we should have another sheet, and I think it should be called stats, right? So I'm going to create a new sheet, and I'm going to name it stats. Right. So you told me you didn't really care about the look and feel. So in B4 was the number of tests. So I'm just going to put in here number of, in B4 you're going to put number of tests. And then I think here was the highest average, and then the lowest average, and then this was number of students, and then this was highest. Oh, this is highest student average, and this was lowest student average. And I think up here this should have been highest test average, and this should have been lowest test average. Okay. Okay, so let's do the one I think is the 4 that are easier, nothing new. It should be the highest of the test average. So I'm going to type in, I want to do the max. So this time I'm actually going to type in max left. And I want to go over to the mark sheet. And I want the highest test average. There are all my there are all my test averages, right? I want the largest one. Now, I want you to notice that the formula is based on the marks sheet. If I click on stats, it thinks now that selection corresponds to the stats sheet. So once you get it here, you can, if you really want, you can hit enter, or you can go close the bracket and hit. There you go. Equal min, left, over. Oh, I want the min test average. So I want the smallest test average. So those are all the test averages. And I want the lowest test average. That's not using this. This here is the minimum mark. That's not the minimum average. So if I look at it as a teacher, I can tell you right now that test number 8 had the lowest average, which was 61. Okay, so it was brought to my attention that I was supposed to use named ranges for the calculation of these two cells, which I'm going to make purple, and these two cells I'm going to make purple. By the way, Control Y does the last operation again. Okay, in case you don't know that. So this formula should not be based on this, but it apparently should be based on a named range. But someone has told me that I messed up and I actually have these in there. So I think if I go there and I just apply the names, hey, it doesn't like that. Okay. Oh, using formula? Student test averages, right? That's not what I wanted. I want to replace that with, what was the name of it? Do you guys know? Test averages. Let's see if it gives me the same answer. Okay, you can't see it very well. So you're okay with not, yeah, let's make this lighter purple. Is that better? Okay, so there's a bad reference here. So I'm going to go into this name manager, and test averages is not referring to anything. I deleted it. Okay, we're just going to go do it the way it should have been done. So take this, name it as test averages, and then go back here, and there's test averages in there. Now, I guess this should also be called, let's apply names, test averages. Okay. This is called test averages, right? Okay. So we want to go back here and we want to do student averages. So the highest student average would come from here, right? The highest number here. So I'm going to name that range. How am I going to name that range? I'm going to go, how can I name that range? Have you figured this out? Is there a way to here define names? Here we go. And I'm going to call that student averages. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to put, this should be the max of student averages. And this should be the min of student averages. Is that the marks we're supposed to get? I think. Just back off the decimals. It doesn't like something here. Okay, whatever. Okay, so to do a count of the tests, I'm going to use the count A function, which counts cells. Oh, that's not a word. Nice word. Jeez. And that's on video. Yeah, let's go back. This is tests. I think. Well, I forgot the O for anybody who didn't pick up on that. That wasn't nice. And the last one is tests. So we're going to go count A, and we're going to go over to students, and we're going to go where? Here, right? Yep. And boom. I think that's what we wanted. We're going to get out of this video really fast. See you later.